Alright, time to do the live thing. Alright, am I live? I think I am. Alright, even starting with this nice background music that I've heard a lot before. Welcome, Vanitas. Welcome. It is Monday, it is night, it is live stream time as far as I know. Literally, I have nothing else planned, guys. Like, every Monday night. Monday before Valentine's Day. Oh, what is anime gonna do? It's gonna live stream. What am I gonna do next week? Probably on a live stream. What about the Monday after? I'll get back to you on that, but pretty sure it's gonna be a live stream. But we're probably gonna live stream the Fruit of Grisaia all 3 of these weeks, because clearly we're doing the Fruit of Grisaia today. We already have the principal saying we're done for today. Wait, we're already done? Man, my live stream hasn't even started. It's already over. Thanks, principal. Drinking this wonderful soda, because that's clearly good for me, guys. Before I was drinking the soda, I was eating Doritos chips. Even better. The healthiest of gamer foods that have caused people to die on their seats after 12-hour gaming sessions. Guys, remember, a little bit of exercise doesn't kill anyone. Unless you're the guy who has the heart attack while, like, you know, doing, like, jumping jacks or something. In which case, it will kill you. But you're not that person because you're alive today. Hey, Vanitas. I'm not single. Well, I am single, actually. I am very single. But that's why we run to the world of waifus and husbandos to make our lives a little bit less lonely. And actually, you know, remember, Valentine's Day is more than about the couples. It's about love. Now, I don't know. I have nothing else to add to that comment. I'm sorry. I'm going to be spending my Valentine's Day the way I normally spend a Wednesday. I don't know. Drake had a girlfriend for a little bit of time. And I haven't had a girlfriend in a few years now. So, he's doing better than I am. Granted, you know, things happen between people. Yeah, it's even worse for him. He doesn't even have proper internet right now still. Kind of sucks. Poor Drake. Everyone, moment of silence for Drake. 10 seconds. I think that was 10 seconds, give or take. Moment of silence for Drake's internet or lack thereof. There you go. But yes. Rip Dragon. Rip. So I was just informed by my roommate that there's cops outside. I have no idea why. Like I said, no idea why. I wouldn't worry too much about it realistically. Worrying about cops being outside your door is for losers. Wait, what? Hate Valentine's Day. Oh man, you know how the story goes. If you're alone on Valentine's Day, you're alone for life. Represent. I don't know, alone on Valentine's Day every year. And here I am today, guys, at 50 billion years old. Brings a tear to my eye. But you know what doesn't bring a tear to my eye? It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that means it is time to begin. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Monday Night Livestream, where we will be playing this nice game called the Fruit of Grisaia. Still, yes, we are going And I basically give it up. I'm like, all right, maybe we'll get a root this week. Maybe next week. Maybe I don't know when. You know what? Slice of life. Games. Let's go. We're going to go right into it. Chizuru is saying, all right, we're done for today. Like, girl, I'm barely done. Such a stand. All right. The weekend behind us. We're back in the classroom. Wow. This is perfectly timed. Literally, the weekend is right here. How would you usually spend his Valentine's Day killing people? Hopefully not. Actually, no. He'd probably spend it alone like the rest of us, guys. Unless we go down a route and get him a waifu. The weekend behind us. We're back in the classroom. And we're back here at the live streams. As the day's lessons reach their conclusion, Sachi leads us in the formal bow that marks the end of every school day. The weekdays are nice and simple. Given a set schedule, I can coast peacefully through without having to worry about how I'm spending my time, or about being insulted over my lack of interest. That happened a lot too, didn't it? I shoulder my bag and leave the classroom. Well, that was a quick scene. After dropping my stuff off in the room, I find myself heading to the roof of the dormitory for no reason in particular. When I can't think of anything to do with myself, sometimes I'll search out places where I can be alone and look at the sky. That's fair. I wouldn't say that I prefer solitude, but every once in a while I'm seized with the need to get a break from the clamor of daily life, which has been very noisy indeed lately. As I swing the door slowly open, I realize there's someone already on the roof. It's probably Sachi. The inside I set foot outside, she's staring at me with a slightly suspicious look on her face. Nope. It's Sakaki, of course. Sorry, but we do live in the same building. Going to run into each other sometimes. No, that's fair, thanks. So, can I come up? Having obtained Sakaki's assent, I stand beside the handrail and gaze up into the sky. It's a vivid shade of blue today. The sun shines powerfully down on us. I feel heat rising off the iron railing in front of me. I cannot, because we are in February, and it was actually cloudy for most of today. After a moment, Sakaki turns to me and breaks the silence. Actually, speaking of February and being partly cloudy, I actually have my blanket on. So I have a blanket on me as I'm live streaming. It's really comfortable, guys. It's awesome. If you're a little chilly, guys, and you have like a little, a throw blanket or something you can throw over yourself, do it. It's comfy. Yes? What? No, I'm awake. Oh. Would you prefer me to talk about something or ask you questions? She's like, I hate small talk too, man. You see, in that case, I guess I'll do what I feel like. Sakaki tilts her head back slightly and gazes into the sky for a long moment. Her long hair catches a sea breeze and flutters like a flag. Uni, it's okay. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, you are not early, but it's okay. Not everyone's early every time. I like how Yumiko's making the small talk. Why do you ask? Oh, we did? I don't remember this. Must have happened off screen. True, now that you mention it. I lean forward and grip the warm iron railing with both hands as I speak. Every once in a while, I guess. Just to look at the sky by myself. Yay! Dude, is it a challenge to show up early for my live streams? Or is it to actually be here for the live stream? We're not sure anymore. Really is every once in a while. Anyway, that's the only reason I come up here. So. Everyone has time when they want to be alone, right? No, it's not about you, it's about me. No, we're talking about me here. Sunlight today really is powerful. Very much a midsummer day. Shadow of a shadow of a knife. Wow, no. The shadow of a kite flying overhead moves slowly across the roof. Wings and beak clearly defined against the concrete. Tom. It's not Tom's fault today. I believe in Tom. Tom for president. Even though... You want Tom for president anyway, even though he can't run. As I follow the shadows moving with my eyes, Sakaki blurts out unexpected words. We need a competition for who gets here first from now on? Oh man, like, what am I gonna do? I guess I'll compliment you if you get here first. Or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. How's that sound, guys? About what? Sakai turns her face ever so slightly toward me as she speaks. Oh. Someone hit my car? So, guys, I found out why there was police outside. Apparently my car alarm was going off and I wasn't home because I carpooled to work today. And that got the police called. I was like, I'm wondering if someone tried to break into my vehicle and steal all of nothing inside of it because I literally have nothing of value in my car. So I don't know why people would want to walk into it. Unless someone hit it, in which case that'd be bad. Oh well. Oh well. Sakai turns her face ever so slightly toward me as she speaks. Sleep is for during the stream, not before it? Thanks. Oh man. Yeah, I did ask, remember? You told me you didn't want to talk about it, so I haven't brought it up since then. It's very simple. If you change your mind about that, I assumed you'd let me know. I'm not looking to stick my nose in other people's business. I turn my head slightly towards Sakaki, meeting her gaze out of the corner of my eye. With the exception of when somebody wants me to. That policy isn't limited to Sakaki. Try not to interfere with any of the students here more than necessary. I don't dislike any of them, and I don't have any reason to go out of my way to avoid them. But all the same, I don't have any reason to get closer to them. That said, when they're the ones approaching me, there's no need to reject them either. I'm trying to maintain that subtle balance, as my master taught me. Ah. Is Yumiko coming on to Yuji? Sakaki stares steadily at my face. Her expression lies somewhere between puzzlement and curiosity. It's actually interesting because, like, Yuji is kind of the... It's very interesting because we get to hear Yuji's thoughts and, like, his monologues and stuff. So we actually get to really feel his personality and his thought processes through what, the stuff he does and the things he says. I don't know what's gotten her interest all of a sudden, but it's clearly different from her usual apathetic gaze. What is it? At my question, Sakaki exhales lightly and closes her eyes. She's like, hey, I can appreciate a person that does that. Sakaki abruptly walks away from the railings and heads for the stairs. Halfway there, she pauses briefly and looks back in my direction. Right. At my concise response, Sakaki's expression again takes on a shade of amusement. For some reason, I get that a lot. Honestly, can't understand why. For a moment, there's a rare smile on Sakaki's face. Oh, snap! That is a rare smile. Wow, she's like smiling. Oh, snap. Yep. Sakaki opens the iron door and disappears inside the dorm. The kite I've been watching draws a lazy circle in the sky, as if to wave farewell, then floats out of sight. Sun begins its slow descent toward the horizon as the evening approaches. I push myself back from the railing and walk slowly toward the stairs, feeling the sun-warmed concrete underneath my feet. Valentine's Day, man. An odd one, huh? Patron hates all of us. Don't know if you're one to talk. Her hypocrisy is kind of charming. Feels like I've been lectured about drinking too much by an alcoholic. Man. For some reason, I feel like I've warmed up to Sakaki a bit. Maybe we got more in common than I realized. Maybe. And the best character in this game, in my opinion. Oh snap! I like how I have this image of Michiru going, "Where?" and Amane is literally just like right next to her. This guy like, "Are you serious, girl?" Yo, I can agree, Amane. When I go grocery shopping and there's like a really good sale, yo, you have to stock up. You're like, yo, I need like 50 of these, maybe 100. Okay, big sis, Amane.
そうだみちる、あんたちょっと付き合ってくれない？省エさんで卵 L サイズ10個98円、お一人様1パックまで。
Oh snap! I'd buy that.
まだ買うの？
That's how it works, Michiru. You're now a part of the shopping brigade.
卵って何にでも使えるし、あると安心するっていうか、冷蔵庫開けた時、卵が少ないと不安にならない？
A couple dozen eggs waiting for you? Oh my god, Amane.
ならないし。っていうか、なくなったら買いに行けばいいじゃない。
I mean, yeah, but buying on sales are way. Well, Vanita's like, you know, like there are some things you can stock up on that are like really convenient to have, especially if you like cook, because I cook and stuff, so I'll try to. So like, if like they're like spices or like things that don't go bad, like peanut butter, you have a lot of peanut butter in your life. It's very important. It's a good source of protein too, actually. Well, Uni, why does Patreon hate you? Out of curiosity, now that I think about it. Rubber ducks. Wait, what? You bought 4,000 rubber ducks? What are you gonna do with 4,000 rubber duckies? I mean, they're probably cute though, at least, right? Do you get the ones that have like different hats and stuff? Those things are adorable. I remember me and my friends used to like hit up the crane game machines at a movie theater and just fetch them all out. It was good times.
私はそれが嫌なのよ。食べ物はいつだって余ってるぐらいじゃないと落ち着かないの。いいから付き合ってよ。ツンデレなんでしょ?
Amane, that's not how tsunderes work, but okay. Oh, it won't let you log in. Oh.
は？ツンデレと卵に何の関係が?
Yo, Michiru, you're dumb. Amane's gonna trick you right here.
いいから早く。タイムセールが終わっちゃう。もう仕方がないわね。付き合ってあげるわよ。そう、それそれ。やっぱりツンデレってそうでなきゃね。
Oh yeah, butter her up too. Oh, it won't let you log in, Uni. That's weird.
何よそれ。あんたツンデレバカにしてんでしょ。
The proud history of tsundere people.
してないって。うふふ。
Yeah, Amane, that's literally you're making fun of Giggle.
うふふ言うな。
That was a very random scene. I don't think Yuji was a part of it. Okay. the cicadas were very loud. Right into Yuji's room.
ただいまって、ここあんたの部屋じゃないじゃん。
Michiru's like, what the hell are you doing, girl?
あれ、ユージいないの？まあいいか。みちる、そっちの袋も貸して。冷蔵庫にしまっちゃうから。勝手に冷蔵庫まで開けてさ、なんかもう自分の部屋のノリだよね。
I mean, Amane is the bitch in heat, and she is rolling around in a man's bed sheets.
そう？いいじゃん。どうせろくなもの入ってないんだし。私の部屋、冷蔵庫小さいんだもの。
Hey Michiru, did you also note the fact that she has a key for this place and she just waltzes in?
突っ立ってないで座ったら？お茶ぐらい出すよ。
Wow, serving tea to a guest that you brought into a different person's room. You know, now that I think about it, Amana is definitely more and more like... She reminds me of somebody I know very well. I don't want to admit it, but it's kind of like me because I've actually totally done that before. I invited somebody over to someone else's house, but like, hey, sit down, take a seat. Yo, you want a drink? Michiru, don't let Amane pleasure herself in the room. Very true, very true. She's already stripping! God damn it! Oh, God damn it. Because you're suddenly stripping your clothes, Amane. Michiru's not used to this. You kind of repeated yourself there. I like how Amana is just like some matter of fact. It's already begun. Yes, Vanitas, it has.
いや、そりゃそうかもしれないけど、ここあんたの部屋じゃないし、男の部屋に来るなり即パージってどうなのよ。別に裸のままでいるわけじゃないし、ちゃんと私服に着替えるわよ。
Yep.
いうかさ、なんでこの部屋に天音の私服があるのよ。
Because she waltzes in here and does this all the time, Michiru. Can you stop her?
あんたらあれ付き合ってんの？同棲してんの？なんでベッドの上にブラが脱ぎ捨ててあるの？聞きたいことが山ほどあるんだけど。あはは、ごめんね、散らかってて。いいけどさ、気のせいかな。ユージの私物よりあんたの私物の方が多くない？つうか、本当に何にもないんだね、この部屋。テレビもないし。
Oh snap, is Michiru gonna start bringing stuff in here too? Uh-oh.
部屋を出れば目の前の談話室にテレビあるしね。私物といえばバックパックが一つあるぐらい。何が入ってるのかは知らないけど。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is Operation Opening the Backpack gonna happen?
あ、ねえ、こっちの部屋は？あ、そこは開けちゃダメよ。ユージ本気で怒るから。なんで？言ってみれば、その1畳半の部屋がユージの私室なのよ。
His private room. Oh, so Amane does restrain herself from the full experience. Got it. Yeah, Amane's like, you know, I'm just gonna lounge here naked until Yuji shows up. No, but Michiru's here, so I guess that would be too inappropriate. Can't be naked in front of my guests. Into someone else's room. だってここクローゼットだよ。何があるの？
だから開けちゃダメだってば。それに開けても別に何もないわよ。ただの空き部屋。
Amane's already looked into that room. Got it.
本当に？一度だけ中を覗いたことがあるけど、紙くずが散らばってるだけで何もなかったわよ。何もないなら見てもいいんじゃない？たとえ空っぽだったとしても、見られたくない場所っていうか、深入りしてほしくない場所ってあるじゃない？前に私が入った時、そこには入るなってすっ ごい怒られたもの。
I was like, I almost lost a good younger brother boyfriend candidate.
何それ。
Oh well.
さあ、例えるならそう、携帯のメールボックスとかかな。勝手に見られたら気分悪いでしょ。
You know, that's probably true for him. That's probably what all those notes are. There's text messages. As in he's literally writing them out.
空っぽなのに？空っぽのメールボックスを見られたくないんじゃないかな。
I mean, I don't want people looking through my phone because of this thing called, a lot of personal information in it. And even worse, there's a lot of lewds in it. I don't want to scar people. I do have some funny memes though, so, you know, upon request, I'll be like, yo, you want to see a funny meme? Got you covered, fam. I'm gonna learn the word privacy when Yuji finally actually got angry at her. Once. Alright, Michiru.
ユージの過去でも詰まってるんだよ、きっと。
Sup? Sup, Uni? Why is it capital anime?
はあ？触れられたくないものって意味で。
Oh. Patron's working. Helping. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. This is an exciting moment, guys. I have the $1 pledge. The I'm helping tier has now proven successful. Alright, guys. Livestream done. Over. I'm gonna go celebrate with that $1. I'm gonna buy myself some 30-cent gum. It's gonna be beautiful. No, I'm kidding, guys. Actually, all expenses will go towards, you know, will actually go towards the original goal, which is, buying Camtasia 9.0 and higher. So, thank you very much, Uni. I appreciate it. I'm so glad. Yeah! This is so exciting. So excited, guys. This is the most excited. Yo, you know what this means? Patreon has paid me more. Oh, that's fair. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Any amount helps. In the grand scheme of things, that $1 will go a very long way. I appreciate it. Let's see, where were we? Oh, yeah.
Oh. そう言われちゃうと、まあ私にもそういう部分がないわけでもないし。
I mean, everyone does, right? Everyone has their secrets.
でしょ？だから、そこはそっとしておいてあげてよ。ね。
Yay.
わかったわよ。そんなことより、晩ご飯の用意しなくちゃ。今晩は餃子にしようと思うんだけど、みちる、あんたも手伝ってくれない？
Hey, you should join for dinner too.
え、ちょっと、あんた夕飯の面倒まで見てるの？
Yes.
どうせマキナの分も作るし、手間は一緒だもの。暇なら餃子包むの手伝ってよ。
Hey, you should totally join for dinner. Why aren't you inviting her?
あいつ餃子が好きなの？うんにゃ？好きとか嫌いとかはあんまりないかな。何作っても食べるし。
Yep, I know those type of people too. I'm not actually one of them guys. I eat a lot, but only the foods I like.
お肉はあんまり喜ばないわね。まあ、エビ餃子なら喜んで食べるかな。
Oh, that sounds so good. I want shrimp dumplings.
私、餃子なんて作ったことないわよ。マキナに手伝わせなさいよ。あの子、練り物系はダメなのよね。具で粘土遊びを始めるから。
Or rather, it sounds like she's too good with this stuff, and then that's why she's making sculptures with the dough. Amane.
じゃあ、サチを呼べばいいじゃない。なんで私なのよ。たまには次女にもお料理教えてあげようかなってね。いいから、こっちいらっしゃいな。
Suddenly Michiru's the second daughter. Oh, come on, Vinitas. You have to have both, man. You have to have both. You're now the second daughter. Makino's the first one.
長女は料理なんてからっきしでカップ麺ぐらいしか作れないし、三女は生真面目だから教えれば覚えるけど。
Oh, so the firstborn is Yuji, the second one's Michiru, and the third one is Makina. Please tell me Yumiko is like the stern stepmother.
餃子なんか包ませたらそれこそ無限に包み続けるぐらい没頭しちゃうし、末っ子はさっき言ったように料理と粘土遊びの区別がついてないしね。
Oh, the third daughter is Sachi. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my god. Amane is really the mom and Sakaki's the dad.
だから次女っていうか、私って天音の中じゃ次女なのね。
Yep.
ガサツだし大雑把だし、性格がねじくれててあんまり可愛くはないけれど、一番女の子らしいのは次女だと思ってるわよ。
Oh, actually, that can fit.
それ褒めてるの？
That is actually very much a compliment, Michiru. You are a lovely human being. That's what she's saying.
もちろん。それじゃまず下ごしらえしちゃおっか。
Also, Michiru is easily tricked.
だから私は料理なんかしたことないんだってば。
Better to learn now, Michiru.
簡単だって。キャベツと白菜を軽く湯通しして、タケノコの水煮とニラを混ぜて。
No, Yuji is first child already. Sakaki, the aunt that always hides in the shadows. What's she, like Batman? She's Sakaki Bruce Wayne confirmed, guys.
ひき肉の代わりにエビのすり身をつなぎにしたあんを作って、市販の皮で包んでいくだけだから。
It sounds very impressive though when you put it that way, Amane.
っていうかさ、何にもない部屋の割に調理道具だけはやけに揃ってるのね。
And Amane's be like, oh yeah, I totally brought all those.
まあね、大きいお鍋とか部屋に置いてあると邪魔なものは全部こっちに持ってきちゃってるし。
I knew it.
それって単純にこの部屋を物置にしてるだけじゃないの？まあいいじゃないの。そのおかげで美味しいご飯食べられるんだから。お塩取って。塩？塩ってこれ？そう、それ。なんかでっかい粒が入ってるけど、何これ？ああ、いり米よ。乾燥剤の代わりに缶入りしたお米が入ってるの。
Oh, yeah, that's true.
何それ？おばあちゃんの知恵？あまねってさ、そういうところバカ臭いわよね。なんでよ。生活の知恵ってやつでしょ。はい、ズキョーンと。
ズキョーン what?
うわ、なんか意外と雑。包丁使わないの？
Oh, she has a chopper, like a blend. What are they called? I don't know. I have it too.
ね。毎日料理するのに手間かけてどうするのよ。家庭料理のコツはどれだけ手抜きをするかがポイントなのよ。
It's true. It's true. My mom always had like one of those cutter things too. Even like 20, 30 years ago, even she had one of those like electric cutter things because there's just convenience. Like I do everything by hand still, painstakingly so in some cases for some foods, but you know. Have you ever seen Sakaki eat something? Vanitas, I think we have seen her drink juice multiple times. Yeah, that's how it works.
餃子なんて難しいって思うかもしれないけど、小学生でも作れるわよ。
Yeah, all you do is cook the ingredients and chop it up.
確かに、なんか簡単そうに作ってるわよね。ズギョーンって。
Michiru all of a sudden learns how to cook.
マキナにはいつも教えてることなんだけど、大切なのは工夫をしないこと。レシピ通りに作れば、まず失敗なんてしないんだから。
That's actually a good question, Uni. I don't know what flavor of juice Sakaki has been drinking. I guess I'll figure it out later. Dun, dun, dun. Or I'll have to go back and look at the old live stream and see which one.
初心者が料理で失敗する理由の8割はレシピを無視した工夫という名の独自解釈よ。
Excuse me, Amane. I do that all the time, and my food comes out delicious. But that's also because I'm not a beginner. In the long shot, I learned the very first time when I made something that if you try to stray from the directions, it doesn't come out right. So I learned how to cook by the book, and then I learned to expand from there. Michiru's first day of cooking. Yuji has become a wanderer once more.
なるほど。ま、私はプロだから工夫するけどね。
What else?
何入れた？今何入れたのよ。
It's a blood sacrifice, Michiru. Mwahaha.
ああ、ウーロン茶。餃子のあんにウーロン茶を入れるとさっぱりして美味しくなるのよ。
Ah, yeah, it's so true. Oh man, I really want dumplings.
本当になんかべちゃべちゃになってない？
No, it's actually really good, Michiru.
このべちゃべちゃがええんやないの。ユージ、ウーロン茶好きだしね。え、そんな理由？なんか
雑Oh man.
さて、あとは包んで焼くだけ。どう？簡単でしょ？っていうかいいの？こんな適当で。それに包むのが難しいんじゃ。
It takes a little bit of, delicacy, yes.
平気平気。欲張って具をいっぱい詰めようとするから失敗するんだって。具なんてティースプーン1杯分入ってりゃいいのよ。
Yeah, it's true. If you overstuff your dumplings, they will explode. That's not cool.
あとは指にお水つけて、ちゃっちゃと閉じるだけ。いいからとりあえずやってみ。
Michiru is slowly learning how to cook.
そうそう、そんな感じ。表になる側をパタパタと畳んでいけばちゃんと形になるでしょ。
You know, it's weird because Amana did mention that she said that Michiru is the second daughter, but the way they're acting, it really is kind of like they're either like close siblings or maybe in like a mother-daughter-ish relationship.
あ、本当だ。意外となんとかなる。でしょ。じゃあその調子で4人前で40個パッパと作っちゃおうか。ふむふむ、これちょっと楽しいかも。サチの気持ち少しわかるわ。
Oh man, Michiru is growing.
おっと、長男のお帰りだわ。
The eldest son has returned.
長男？お帰り、ユージ。遅かったじゃん。どこで何してたの
Out getting up to no good? Of all people, Amane, really? Told you the reception on the TV in the lobby was getting bad, didn't I? Sachi and I were trying to fix the antenna.
へえ、そんで治ったの？
Yeah, although we end up having to replace the antenna. Look, forget me. What are you two doing in here?
見りゃわかるでしょ。晩ご飯の用意よ。今夜は餃子だよ。
Gyoza. I'm asking why you're doing that in my room.
いいじゃん別に。あんたの分も作ってあげてるし。
I don't remember asking for any.
でも、あれば食べるでしょ。
Well, can't let food go to waste.
素直じゃないな。食べたら食べたで美味しいって言うくせに、そういうのをツンデレって言うんだよ。ね、ミチル？
ミチル。
そっか。ちょっとユージ。
What?
別にあんたのために作ってるんじゃないんだからね。自分の分を作るついでよ。ついで勘違いしないでよね。
Well, that was a good tsundere. Nice tsundere.
あんたってさ、時々自分がツンデレだってこと忘れるよね。
Meanwhile, Yuji's a tsundere all the time.
そんなことないわよ。
Well, fine. Trying to make too much of a mess in here, okay?
どこ行くの？
Just going to buy some oolong tea.
ああ、そろそろなくなる頃だと思ったから買っておいたよ。冷蔵庫に入ってる。
Oh, snap. I see. Appreciate it.
はね、あんたってさ、そういうとこちゃんと年上の女なのよね。感心するわ。
She really is like the mom.
何よ急に改まって。
Quick, Michiru, start calling her Okasan. Make her feel bad. Uh-oh.
ちょっとユージ
Gulp, what now?
ちょっとあんた当たり前みたいな顔してウーロン茶ゴブゴブ飲んでんじゃないわよ。
Oh snap! Is second daughter gonna stand up for her mom?
だってのアマネがいるおかげであんたはそうやって普通に生活できてんのよ。それを忘れんじゃないわよ。
Oh my god! Living with a Soon must be hard? Well, the thing is, Noir is a Soon. And Michiru's just trying to be one. Usually is the Soon. Yeah, it probably is hard. I like it. Don't be the ungrateful son. Yeah, I guess. Can't forget that the front lines are only possible through the support of supply units and paymasters.
またあんたはそうやってわけのわからないこと言って本当にわかってんの？
This is a very strange. Yeah, feel bad. The chat is great. The game is funny. Well, to be honest, I have no idea why you've gotten so angry why you've gotten so angry all of a sudden. Sorry.
私に謝ってどうすんのよ。アマネに感謝をしなさい。アマネに。
I don't really get it, but Amane, thank you very much for everything you do. I guess.
どういたしまして？
Kana.
なんであんたまで語尾が疑問系なのよ。だって別にお礼を言われるようなことした覚えないしねえ。
It might not seem like much to you, Amane, but to certain people who feel self-conscious about never doing anything for anyone else, I expect buying some tea looks like a truly heroic act of charity.
なんだよもう。
Also, you're a jerk! Wait, she didn't say that though. What do you want from me?
アマネに感謝しなさいよもう。そんで餃子作った私にも感謝しなさいよもう。
Oh, is that all? Of course, I'm grateful to you both. I appreciate Michiru.
なんか納得いかないけど。まあいいわ。今日のところはこれぐらいで勘弁してあげるわよ。
Okay. Soon after, the wafting scent of frying gyoza lured Makina to my room. Sachi, concerned to find Michiru's room empty, also stopped by before long. At that point, we adopted a resolution to invite Sakaki as well, initiate an extraordinary increase in dumpling production, and engage in a gyoza pig-out party. The Mihama Female Gyoza Corps was then established under the command of Suamane, Exo, Komine Sachi. To pursue these objectives, all members hurriedly scraped together ingredients from their fridges. Our goal was set at 120 dumplings, or gyoza. The results of this emergency production varied widely in quality. There were a number of respectable dumplings filled with relatively appropriate things like bean jam or cheese, but also some truly bizarre results such as fish stick gyoza and wiener gyoza. Soon dozens of dumplings were arrayed in front of the hot plate. Much like the weapons brought to battle by an army on the verge of defeat, the variation was rich, if not the quality. We began testing a wide range of dipping sauces, as well as leading to even stranger combinations of taste. Fortunately, Makina quickly complained that eating them plain tastes better. The group experimental spirit restrained at last. The gyoza pig-out party drew to a close without any major casualties. Well, at the end... You know, that's a good question. Actually, maybe that's why he likes Noir. That's why Onaneth likes Noir, because she probably lives a strange life. But guys, serious talk here. Now I really want dumplings. I don't know a good place to get them. That doesn't require me to drive like 20-30 minutes to actually go and buy them. And make them myself. Or, you know, it's like really good reality TV. There's an old proverb. Once 3 women gather, things get noisy. It happens to be a lie. Truth of the matter is, 1 woman is enough for things to get noisy. Females are capable of holding a lengthy conversation with a wall. Get 3 such creatures together and you're solidly beyond noisy and to migraine inducing. Why is my text being cut off? Let's see. Introducing territory. Okay. There you go. That was weird. Conversation between men is a very efficient thing. Step 1, both sides communicate their business. There is no step 2. Oh, really? Huh. Well, Muja, my boy, you have yet to meet the type of man who likes to talk his ass off. Wow, his mouth off is what I meant to say. And that person is myself, animefanrk2k here, to say whatever I feel like saying. Beautiful. And do you not hear your monologue, sir? Hey, Anondeath is a strange, beautiful man, apparently. With women, it's a different story. Before they get to the point, the conversation will be diverted onto the subject of dieting, which then develops into a chat about cosmetics. From there, the topic will shift to TV programs and celebrities, perhaps followed by an exchange of opinions on popular sweets. After a stopover at the old standby, love gossip, things will come full circle to more dieting talk. Whatever the original point of the conversation may have been, it's buried under the bewildering blizzard of topics never to be seen again. Then again, maybe I'm just looking at this the wrong way. It seems entirely plausible that female conversation is pointless by design. Of course, I'm something of a magnanimous spirit, so I do my best to endure these unproductive chats when necessary, but there comes an end to every limit. Once my tolerance is exceeded, my usual coping method is to shut down my brain, then repeat, I see, amazing, and not your fault, every time I sense a pause in the verbal onslaught. In many cases, this proves sufficient. On one memorable occasion, I weathered a conversation with a woman for a good 4 hours using nothing but these 3 phrases. He's as weird as he can be. I see. Amazing. Not your fault. Fortunately, there are also times when my strategy doesn't work out so well. Huh? Uh-oh. What did I tell Kominasachi to do now? What a ridiculous accusation. I was listening to every word. Let's see. Something about how Sachi hates pickles, or was it parsley? Wow, Michiru is calling me out on my bullshit. We have a problem. Ugh. Seems my concentration may have slipped ever so slightly, probably because I got so caught up reading that new novel last night. I hadn't noticed during my morning training routine, but apparently I didn't get enough sleep. Must have flipped the mental kill switch without even realizing it. I forced my brain out of hibernation mode and stared Michiru in the eyes. Alright, honestly, I wasn't paying attention in the slightest. Therefore, I have no idea whatsoever as to what that conversation was about. Not even a shred of a clue. Got a problem with that? Stand by. Waiting. All I remember of that discussion was some pointless small talk at the beginning. Hardly a big deal if I did space out. I really want to know what Yuji agreed to. Crying? Uh-oh. It's embarrassing. What? Sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about. Did, like, Yuji agree to, like, anyone see the new Razer headphones? I did not. Do they look nice? This might be trouble. Yeah, about that. Yeah, very true. Got to have sufficient length. Oh, Diva's headphones? Oh, that sounds like fan favorite-tasticness. But I do like my AKGs, so. Yo, Uni, as a mod, you can share a link, so find a link and post it, and I'll look at it later. Right, wouldn't be usable.
それでは失礼させていただきます。
With her customary finesse, Sachi takes my measurements. The skillful, efficient movements of her hands remind me of a maid gracefully pouring tea. Her refined motions possess something of a special charm unique to the work of true artisans. Truly impressive. Can I ask one question?
はい、何でしょうか?
Yeah. Hey, welcome, King. How's your haircut? Did it go well? Looking fabulous. You're measuring for the length of what exactly?
紐です。
The strap, eh?
それでは作業に取り掛かりますので失礼いたします。
Oh, an hour haircut. Ah, Vanitas, stop picking on people. Alright, show me what you can do. Expect precision to the millimeter.
はい、ありがとうございます。風見さんに似合うようにサメさんポーチを一生懸命作らせていただきます。
Sachi, hold on. Wait, Sachi. Sachi trots off, oblivious. My voice doesn't even seem to register. As I find myself alone, the gravity of the situation at last begins to sink in. A shark pouch that will look perfect on me? By shark pouch, you're presumably referring to something like that vaguely fish-shaped fanny pack Michiru is always wearing. Okay, that much I understand, but one that will look perfect on me. What exactly is that supposed to mean? I slowly, carefully draw out my vague memories of the conversation I sleepwalked through earlier. Oh, flashback. Ooh, nice. I'll have to look at it later. Later, I mean. Marluxia. It works. Yes, it does. Mods can do stuff like that. A cool draft of air was flowing into the hallway through an open window, refreshing as a mountain breeze after a long hike. As I walked down the corridor, lost in my thoughts, I was surprised by an agitated yelp that was reminiscent of high-pitched shrieks emitted by cartoon animals back in the earliest days of sound films. I moved to confirm the situation, prepared for the remote possibility of an emergency. Instead, found Michiru sprawled out on all fours, face planted on the ground. Apparently she was cleaning the floor with her tongue. How admirable. A face mop, eh? That brings back memories. To clean a few hallways this way myself back in my old school. Well, it doesn't exist. That's weird. When I looked down, a number of canisters were strewn all over the floor. There were Michiru's containers of ramen and candy. Apparently this wasn't an attempt at cleaning after all. They must have fallen out of her shark pouch when she fell. In an attempt to be polite, I bent over to help her pick them up, but Michiru hurriedly snatched the nearest canister away from my hand. Oh. Wonder. Oh yeah, it says 404 not found. That's weird. It might be region blocked. Maybe that's why. Oh, that's cool. They actually have a number of them. Yeah, things to do during a live stream. Oh, let's look at these headphones that I'm not going to purchase. So, I don't know. Maybe an Amazon link. Oh, it looks like they're not available yet. Yeah, we might not have it available to us yet. But we can go on the UK Amazon site. I know that for a fact, so. I have shopped from there once or twice myself. Anyway. Back to the game for now. If you say so.
になってるのよね。サチに直してもらおうかしら。
Uh-oh.
お呼びですね、みちる様。どっから出てきたの？
Surprise! UK only sales of the Razor Mecha.
偶然近くを通りかかったものですから。
Just a coincidence, not stalking you at all.
そうなの？でもちょうどいいわ。これのジッパーの部分直しておいてくれない？はい、喜んで。
With pleasure.
それにしてもこのサメさん、可愛いですよね。
She likes it.
まあね、そうよね。
They're talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, Uni. Don't worry about it. Or Kingdom Hearts in general now, I guess. I'm not quite sure.
このようなアイテムは人を選ぶと思うのですが、その点みちる様はとてもよくお似合いです。風見さんはどう思われますか？
Yeah, it's cute. Michiru has reached the pinnacle of shark chic. サメニスト? Oh, a sharkist? Oh. Well, clearly they're talking about a shark fanny pack. Now that I think about it, by this point I was already mostly tuned out of the conversation. Once a female speaks the word cute, in most cases the discussion is going to get painfully lengthy and repetitive. Combined with my drowsiness from insufficient sleep, this instinctive judgment quickly set my mind into hibernation mode. Yeah.
それは見かけによらずです。
Really?
もしかしてあんたもこれ実は欲しいなって思ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
I see.
本当にサメさんをお望みであれば私が作らせていただきますが。
Amazing.
ちょっと私が冗談で言ったのが悪かったわよ。この子本当に作るわよ。
Not your fault.
みちる様、風見さんは本当にサメさんポーチを望んでおられるようです。そうなの？目が若干うつろだけど本当にそうなの？適当に返事してるだけじゃないの？
I like how Michiru like, are you sure? He kind of looks like he's not in the conversation anymore, guys. Are you sure?
みちる様、それは間違っています。風見さんは返事を適当にする人ではありません。風見さん、私にサメさん作らせてください。
I see.
しかも風見さん用にラインストーンをつけてさらに可愛くキラキラにさせていただきます。だから毎日しっかり着用してくださいませんか？
Amazing.
そうとユージ、私が悪かったってば。この子本当に作っちゃうわよ。そしたら毎日キラキラをぶら下げて生活することになるのよ。キラブラ生活なのよ。それでもいいの？
Not your fault.
みちる様、きっと風見さんはこう見えて大のファンシー好きでありキラキラ好きなんです。
Oh, this is so beautiful. This is the greatest thing ever.
このサメさんにはラインストーンが似合う。風見さんもそう思っていただけたんですね。
I see.
それでは決定事項とさせていただきます。
Amazing.
クオリティが低くならないように努力します。
Not your fault. Somehow it seems the conversation concluded with me sentenced to wear a sparkly shark fanny pack at all times. Guys, I'm the best king. Oh, more Patreon posts. I will gladly do that. Oh, look forward to my Valentine's Day Patreon post. I gently closed my eyes and I imagined the result. A sparkly lifestyle, as they say in Hollywood. A life of glitter. That pose too. Hey, how's it going, Casserola? Oh my goodness. Although I can picture the scene without difficulty, accepting it proves beyond my capabilities. Sachi, Sachi! Emergency situation. Sorry for the sudden notice, but I need to withdraw my previous request. Discontinue the production process. Sausage. Talk about the pouch. You remember, right? You work fast. Uh-oh. Every time the word shark pouch leaves Sachi's mouth, her expression becomes dazed and dreamy. The girl's gotten herself all fired up for some reason. Got to do something and quick. It's too late. Right. The thing's already half finished. I can hardly admit that I simply wasn't paying attention to the conversation. In the field, even a momentary lapse of judgment can be enough to trap you in a hopeless situation. I've seen people die for their carelessness before my eyes. A few thoughtless steps, small sound, drowned out by the buzzing of insects, single stray bullet, such things can sometimes change the fate of the world. I should know this all too well, and yet look at me now. Cold sweat trickles down my armpits as I speak. A shark, eh? A shark, is it? Oh, man. Could you make it a crocodile instead? Anime is best king, yay! Figures, I was hoping to buy some time with an unreasonable demand. We're doing Sachi here. A design change like that doesn't even faze her. Sorry, Sachi, forget about the crocodile as well. Her preparations for changing the colorations from a shark to a crocodile were proceeding far too quickly. Can't underestimate her skills. Got to pick an animal difficult enough to throw her for a loop and slow down the production process. Which would mean... I've got it, Sachi. What we need here is a bush dog. I do indeed. Think you can handle it? Sachi twists her face in apparent frustration. Just as I had hoped, even with her determined spirit, making a motif from such an unfamiliar animal should require some time-consuming work. Alright, carefully collect your reference materials. Proceed slowly but surely, nice and slowly, understand? Let's have your initial report on the estimated time to completion. Through heroic effort, I managed to swallow the words, "That's too damn fast," before they leave my mouth. I see. Think it'll go that smoothly, eh? You know, I would, guys, you don't have to plan for you need to get drunk. There are certain types of people in the world. When it's time to get drunk, it's time to get drunk. I am one of those people. Uni is another. It's drinking time, it's drinking time. Seems the bush dog was too easy. If I'd gone with the golden lion tamarind, I might have brought myself a few more minutes. Damn it, I chose poorly! Damn it! They get drunk. I'm always drunk. I have to do another drunk stream soon. Silence. What's the point of passing judgment on history from a position of hindsight? That time, under those circumstances, I made the best decisions that I could. Damn! Michiru's talking down on me. Damn it all!
ポーチぐらい大したことじゃないでしょ。
Yes, perhaps you're right. My apologies, I overreacted. Drunk diffusion. Thanks to Michiru's words, I quickly regained my composure. Seems my lack of sleep may have made me overly irritable. Just as she says, if I think about the matter rationally, there's hardly any reason to make such a fuss over a mere rhinestone-covered shark pouch. The mature thing is to politely accept my sparkly fate. On second thought, I'd rather die! Adequate sleep! Adequate sleep is gravely important!
どうしたのよさ。ずいぶん騒がしいじゃないの。祭り系？それがさ、参っちゃうのよね。ユウジが珍しく苛立っててね。おへえ、珍しいこともあるのよさ。カルシウム食えや、ほれ。
As she speaks, Makina picks up a pebble from the hallway floor and offers it to me. I accept it with a curt yeah, then hurl it into the distance with one smooth movement. Silence, please. I really truly need you to stop talking for a while.
Please don't say train.
What? Nobody was discussing locomotives. Your English is terrible. Also, you need to shut up. Netgear can kill everyone. What? True. When you get down to it, this is my fault. Seems I have no choice but to accept the consequences. English. Although she's completely out of breath, Sachi's face is filled with the joy of victory. She thrusts out her hand, offering me a pouch recognizably modeled after a bush dog. Pretty impressive accuracy for such off-the-cuff work, actually. Good work. Impressive. Wasn't expecting you to finish the job so quickly. Easy run!
では風見さん、早速ご試着願います。この紐を肩におかけになってください。
I turn the pouch over in my hand. Seems to be constructed from heavy-duty waterproof nylon, usable even in heavy rain weather. In order to express the distinctive coat of the bush dog, Sachi's made use of fabric with a chocolate chip pattern. The chocolate chip design is more familiar as a camouflage pattern in desert regions, but it's well suited to the purpose. I'm honestly fairly impressed with her creative choice. And yet, as if to intentionally shatter the otherwise clever design, sparkling rhinestones are scattered all across the pouch's surface. The sheer glitter power of this thing is overwhelming. I feel a little dizzy just looking at it. Alright, charge your phone. Hey, Sachi.
はい、どうかいたしましたか？紐にはアジャスターも備えていますから、多少の体格の変化にも対応できます。この小峰幸の最高傑作と言っても過言ではありません。ぜひの試着を。
Oh my god. I want a Sachi in my life, guys. I want a pouch. I see. I steel my nerves and prepare to face my cruel, sparkly fate. If only I got an adequate sleep. But in the next moment, the situation changes abruptly. Michiru approaches briskly, snatches the pouch from my hands, and dangles it in front of Makina.
見てみなさいよ、このポーチ。ポーチなんて興味ないのよさ。寝言は寝ていえっつうの、本当に。バカ、ちゃんとよく見てみなさいよね。ほらこれ、キラキラついてるのよ。
Oh, Michiru's trying to save me.
キラキラ。
With a subtle motion too small for Makina to consciously notice, Michiru draws the pouch back towards herself. The action triggers Makina's subconscious instinct for the chase, firmly hooking her interest on the bush dog pouch. I'm mocking his words. I grab Sachi's shoulder and stare intensely into her eyes. Sachi, my friend, you heard the girl. This thing's hella shiny. I want it. Unless you give me this pouch, I don't know what will become of me. I'm afraid I can no longer live without it. What passion. My heart has been moved. On that note, I know I was originally scheduled to receive this, but I think Makina may be the more deserving recipient. It may look even better on her than it would on me. What do you think?
そうですね。確かにサメの段階では風見さんがベストだったのですが、ヤブ犬となるとマキちゃんに若干の軍配が。
This is a very beautiful moment of everything, guys.
これ何？ゴールデンライオンなんとか？失敬な。どこからどう見てもヤブ犬。ヤブ犬か。あれかわいいよね。ヤブ犬大好き。チルチルの次に好き。マキナの中で私のポジションどの辺なの？犬、チルチル、ヤブ犬、犬っていう順位で好き。
Wait, what?
なんだかすごく獣に挟まれてる感じがする。そして犬が2回も。
Sachi, can you find it in your heart to give it to our young animal over here? I think that would be the best for the pouch.
もう獣が好きなわけじゃないのよ。ヤブ犬と2匹の犬とチルチルが好きなだけなのよ。はい、わかりました。確かに私も風見さんよりマキちゃんが持っていた方がお似合いな気がします。はーい、モロタでキラッキラのヤブ犬モロタで。
And Makina makes out like a bandit without even knowing what happened. What?
こいつ泣くぞ。はい、泣いた方がいいかなって。
Quite the part. Wafu!
ねえねえサッチ、これもっと泣く？泣きバリエある？
Uh-oh.
バリエーションはまだ10種類しかなくてね。これで。
Wait, that's 10 variations of barking? What? What is this?
かわいい、かわいい。あっちでもっと教えて。人のいない静かな場所でこの鳴き声を堪能したいのよさ。この鼻の部分を押すとね。すげえ、ヤブ犬なのに。
Makina and Sachi wander off somewhere, grasping the sparkling bush dog pouch in their hands. Left behind, Michiru and I find each other's eyes and have simultaneous sighs of relief. Excellent work. I definitely owe you one.
Huh? 何がよ?
No need to play dumb. I know you orchestrated this conclusion. You call Makina over so you can press that pouch on her.
画策？変な言いがかりつけないでよね。私のどこが画策だって言うのよ。そんなに画策してる？
Guys, if you're gonna get me a pouch, yo, I want the shark one. I want a shark pouch. I would proudly wear that thing. People are like, oh, look at that guy. He has a shark pouch. Like, damn right I do. No rhinestones though. That's I like it nice, cute design. No rhinestones. No flashy glitter stuff. Can you define orchestrated?
あれでしょ？こう、カクカクサクサクってことでしょ？
That is conducting.
どういう意味よ?
Whatever, either way I owe you one. From now on, I'll be paying at least a little attention to any conversation, no matter how incredibly pointless. Otherwise, there's no telling when I'll get caught up in something ridiculous again.
あんたって素直なんだかへそ曲がりなんだかわかんないわね。
It's probably the usual, don't worry about it. Sounds like you're describing yourself.
そんなことないでしょ。すっごいじゃなくてすっごく積んで。こういう時はどうすればいい？
She's like, am I supposed to be soon or am I not supposed to be soon? You know, yeah, actually, like, I should really get back into thread work. Maybe I should make my own. The tsundere honestly admits they're a tsundere, they stop being a tsundere. Think of it this way, a woman says everyone on her island tells nothing but lies. If it's true, the woman's a liar, but if she's a liar, what she says can't be true. Same thing applies here. Oh, the hedgehog's dilemma. No, not quite. No. The hedgehog's dilemma is different. Now you're just talking about an animal giving birth. Oh, Schrodinger's the cat? Are you looking to become a veterinarian? Uh-oh. There was no testing involved. You managed to get yourself completely confused just fine without my help. Specifically, you started talking about things you don't understand and lost track of the conversation entirely. Neither Schrodinger nor Freud have anything to do with this. You're trying too hard. Stick to nice small words. Yes, I'm aware of that. Bleh! Michiru takes a handful of ramen candies from her pouch and munches down on them vigorously. I know women are always saying they have a separate stomach for sweets, but isn't this daily intake of junk food bad for her? Or is this some form of stress relief? Seems to me that a coping strategy like this would just get you caught in a vicious circle of candy-bloated misery. You know, no matter how much glucose you take in, it's not going to increase your basic potential for action. It's certainly necessary as energy for your brain, but considering your presumably modern and clearly unhealthy diet, there's no need to go out of your way to take more. Junk food like this is basically pure sugar, just so you know. If you're that fond of them, let me try one. What? You what? Kana. I think you may have gotten there from homeless, but the nuance is actually pretty different. I think I might have mentioned this, but your English really needs work. Oh, reasonably polite farewell for once. She says words as she leaves. Got it. See you later. Oh, Michiru. It's difficult for me to determine whether this girl is basically a somewhat considerate person or just an utter idiot who occasionally stumbles her way into acts of kindness. But either way, she's incredibly noisy. From experience, I know that there are essentially two types of women in the world. You have your noisy women, and then you have your even noisier women. And we men must manage as best we can in this cruel world. There's a quick and efficient way of shutting a woman up, namely sealing her lips, but sadly this comes with its own set of complications. Life's no picnic. I think I'll be going to bed early tonight. I've avoided the... Usually it's kind of sexist, though. I think really sexist, actually. Guys, keep the conversations to the game or to something random that's not really involved in drama, alright? Anyway, when you visit a country where they speak a different language, there's one thing you should always learn first. Namely the local phrase for thank you, or so my master taught me. Of course, my master was also such a half-assed human being that she usually didn't bother to learn anything else. Get thanks down first, then just make up the rest as you go along. I had plenty of good conversations in America using only thank you, dog, and pencil. When someone's that shamelessly sloppy about life, it's actually kind of charming. The woman had the brains of poultry, but while we're on the subject of English, chickenhead is an insult you should usually try to avoid over there. Say that to a woman and you've implied that she spends a lot of time moving her head back and forth like a chicken pecking at feed.
Today's supper, is a fish. You like a fish? Do I do like a fish?
Wow, this English, guys.
Yes, fish. Are you okay?
What?
What you say?
What you say?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you gay?
Are you gay? What?
Yes, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Oh, jeez, but that.
What'd you say?
Oh, jeez, but that.
Oh, geez, what?
Oh, jeez, but that.
What the Wow.
You too?
You too?
Suck that! You bastard!
Of course not, you bastard!
What? Please say again. You know I'm saying knocking off.
Knocking off. No. Hey, how's it going, Armando? You walked into How to Speak English 101 featuring the Fruit of Grisaia. Oh my god, this is beautiful.
I like fish. I'm rabbit.
You're a rabbit?
You rabbit? You must not laugh.
You must not laugh. I like how like the translations for the English don't even fit anymore with what they're saying. It's beautiful. Hey, Amane.
Nani-san?
What exactly are those two doing over there?
あれマキナ先生の特別授業だよ。
Remedial class?
ほら、みちるはこの前英語のテストで赤点ギリギリだったじゃない？だからああやって時々教えてもらってんのよ。
And Makina's also terrible at English, so Makina teach?
まあほら言ったと思うけど、マキナはああ見えて子供の頃アメリカに住んでたしね。
Man, they really should have actually given her like proper English dialogue. The idea of Makina teaching somebody is kind of bizarre.
何を言う？考えてもみたまい諸君。いいかね？松島みちるといえばショパンをチョピンと読む女だぞ。そして私はアニマルをエニモと発音する女だ。
I mean, that's Chopin as chopping. Oh my god, I know so many people who do that. I'm like, no! It's Chopin. It's Chopin. I've heard better English from the Malaysian dub of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I know, I agree with these. I think Makina's a terrible teacher.
これはもう誰の目から見ても私が教える側の人間であることは明白。まさに自明の理ではあるまいか。
Objection! I actually speak English rather well because I actually speak English. Oops. I've heard better English than JoJo. Oh no!
いや、そうに違いない。反語。そしてなぜか口調まで天才風。うざいことこの上なし。
You do you, Makina.
自分で言うっていうか、自分で分かっているなら自重しなさいよ。
You're awfully full of yourself for someone who can't even pronounce animalocaris properly.
何それ？
Animalocaris? It's the name of the largest animal in existence during the Cambrian period. Makina, let's see what you've got.
アロマノカリス。
Actually, wrong. Try again.
アノロマカリス。
Wrong. It's Anomalocaris. Once more. ハロゲンバルブ。 Wow, she actually said halogen bulb pretty well.
ハゲロンバブル。はい、アウト。
Wrecked. What? You can't even handle halogen bulb?
マキちゃんは舌が短いし、 頭の中がちょっと特殊なのでうまく発音できない言葉が多いんですよ。
Anything with the L in it, huh?
そんなことないのよ。なめんな、マキナ、なめんな。
Oh, she's also stuttering her Japanese now.
貨客船万行本号。
가격센 망교 본거. Spare me the temper tantrum. It's probably a side effect of a compression-based mnemonic method. She seems to be storing only the beginning and ending of each word for efficiency, so proper nouns and words with unusual middle syllables give her trouble. She's like, I'm running from this conversation. English is a tough language to learn sometimes too, so... Yeah, I mean, it's close enough.
I know. So what? She's very lovely.
Hey.
It's right.
Hey.
By making her a lover, it's to become happy.
Wait, what?
How about it?
How about it? Wait, don't know about that. Wait, how about it?
She's lover of lover.
Rover of rubber. What?
Lover of lover?
A lover of rubber? What are we talking about?
If you marry her, it is mommy of mommy.
Oh, like mom?
Hey, is your mommy a mommy?
Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Yes.
I think Makina's expression is the one we should all be having, but we all actually have Michiru's expression because this is hilarious.
Oh, holy shit! Cool fam, you get the life.
Wait, what? She said, "Holy shit, cool fam, you get the life." Tried to find your own. What do you mean you get the life? What good is this doing? This isn't even a conversation. Hey, Amane.
Hmm?
Is this really going to help her grades any?
どうだろうね。まあ、やらないよりはいいんじゃない?
I'm not so sure about that. Well, maybe, I guess. The complete lack of coherent flow to their conversation is part of the problem. But Makina's English is honestly almost as bad as Michiru. Okay, so it is true. They're both really terrible. Got it. Oh, man. Alright. Pronunciation is comically off, and she mixes in many weird phrases you won't hear over there. They say you shouldn't learn English from a non-native speaker, and this is a good case in point.
まあ、なんとかなるんじゃない?ノリで。
Let Yuji teach. Yeah, Yuji probably actually has proper English as you go along, eh? I suppose there are some people out there who can hold an entire conversation using only pencil, dog, and thank you. When it comes to English conversations, might as well just make it up as you go along. Guess that's the extent of our lesson for today. So guys, you now know how to speak English. Just rewatch that section of the video and either laugh out loud or try not to cringe. Either way. When you see a maid with her hands empty, call out to her. That's a line from an old movie I saw once. It basically means that a capable maid should be kept busy at all times. Excluding the bridesmaid, whose main responsibility is getting drunk at her friend's wedding, the essence of the maid is service. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but getting drunk at a wedding is a friend's service to their friends, okay? Wait, what? Her job is to anticipate her employer's actions and needs, then takes care of the dirty work in advance. This generally involves tools of some kind, so a maid who isn't carrying anything tends to be an idle, underemployed maid. You can apply the idea to other occupations as well. A good soldier always carries a well-maintained rifle. A diligent student should always have a reference book or two on their person. But in some cases, the opposite may also be true. I've just discovered there are certain maids who catch your attention when their hands are full, rather than empty. The maid in question, Kominasachi, as of fairly recently my classmate. I was wondering what that sound was. Just yesterday we sat at our desks in the same classroom, pursuing our studies together, and now here she is, walking in my direction, dragging a metal bat roughly across the floor. In this country, where guns and bladed weapons are strictly prohibited, this is about as suspicious as it gets. Show this scene to 10,000 Japanese, and I think everyone would mistake her for a dangerous person. Of course, I don't actually have any proof that assumption would be a mistake on their part. Maybe she really is planning to burst into someone's room and launch an attack. Of course, I don't actually have any proof that assumption would be a mistake on the room. Okay, yeah. So, who's the target? She just has the bat in her head, like, what? Unable to suppress my doubts, I call out to Sachi with the question foremost on my mind. She turns to face me with a blank expression of confusion. Her nonplussed face is enough to confirm that my worst suspicions were unfounded. My interrogation proceeds to the next logical point of inquiry. What's that metal bat in your right hand? It's a Mizumo. Can we go back to the girls dying? King, wrong anime. Yeah. That's a different thing. That is Higurashi, yes. No, that's not. I wasn't asking for the brand, and your pronunciation was fine the first time. I just want to know why you have that metal bat in your hand, and what you intend to use it for. It was that kind of question, you say? Yeah, it was, actually. Closing her eyes, she nods in satisfaction at resolving the puzzle. If I was having this conversation with someone from Ichigaya, we would have gotten to this point in 2 seconds or less. Communication between students, as you can see, is a comparatively involved and troublesome process. Oh, this. Oh, when they're playing the sports. Basically, the equivalent of Calvin Ball. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, that was bad. Amane got clingy. I mean, I guess that's good if you like Amane. Michiru was puking rainbows. Just go rewatch that stream, guys. It was a beautiful moment. Michiru asked for that. She's planning on to challenge Takagi to a duel or something? That's what I said. Your position inside the hierarchy of your community is established fairly quickly. Those determined to move up the ladder in single combat is a fairly common means of advancement, you say? How did I not know that? I should go and hit somebody over the head and challenge their position and take it by force. Perhaps this is a good opportunity to witness such a moment of struggle. Mind if I come with you? Hey. Alright then, let's go. When we reach Michiru's room, Sachi knocks lightly on the door. What's the password?
Yama. Kawa. Buruma.
What? What is this password? Mountain. River. Bloomers. Alright. With this brief and cryptic exchange of words, the door swings open. In the next moment, a shock of distinctive bleached gold hair springs out toward me. I don't remember doing anything warranting a hug from you, actually. Why not? Just felt like seeing you, Michiru. Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed and happy. Oh snap!
そこは拾わなくていいところよ、サチ。すみません。
Calling out Michiru. She's getting clingy. Oh god, get the shotgun. But Michiru, she's copying Amane. No, Amane is the bad influence after all. Darn it. So, what exactly are you planning to use a metal bat for?
それは乙女の秘密ってやつよ。男のあんたなんかに教えられるわけないでしょ。
Does the metal bat have any female-specific applications? It does. It's like challenging Sakaki to a one-on-one duel.
それじゃあありがとう、サチ。このお礼は必ずするから。はい。
With this exchange, Michiru quickly retreats back into her room, and Sachi starts to walk off with a satisfied expression on her face. Sachi, aren't you interested in what Michiru plans to use that bat for?
私の仕事はただ頼まれたものを届けるだけですから。
No, she's probably not gonna kill the cat, guys. I see. True. Demonstrating the discretion to refrain from inquiring into the circumstances of your clients is a vital step toward establishing trusting business relationships. Sachi seems to view her responsibility as a class representative from an admirably professional perspective. Impressive, Sachi. You've exceeded my expectations again. Aw, she's happy about that too. Watching Sachi's face flush slightly red, I continue with my questions. So what's next on your schedule?
次は中庭の花壇にお水をまこうと思ってます。
Is that also part of your job as a class rep?
クラス委員の仕事ではないですが、以前学園長さんに枯れない程度に水をやってもらえると助かると言われたので。
That lazy principal? I see. Seems that woman's been saving on labor costs by relying on volunteers for simple maintenance work. Next time you see the principal getting ready to push work on you, I think you should tell her the following. Come back after you fix that habit of baby talking to your pets.
わかりました。
Oh, that is gonna go over terribly for her. Poor Tachibana. Also, one more request. Would you mind if I continue observing your work for a while?
はい。私は別に構いませんけど。
Something the matter?
その、私を見ているだけだと、風見さんが退屈なんじゃないかと。
Nonsense. Watching maids are cool. No worries on that front. I've already been entertained enough to last me for a while. Sachi tilted her head to the side in a gesture of pure bewilderment. The more time I spend around this girl, the more I realize that she's a natural airhead. Type so oblivious she doesn't even realize she's missing out on everyone else's joke. Alright, that's that. Don't mind me, I'll keep out of your way. She looks so happy. Upon entering the courtyard, Sachi immediately begins watering the rows of flowers. If you forget the strange fact... whoa. Stumble. If you forget the strange fact that it's taking place in a Japanese school, this little scene of a maid caring for the flower beds is truly picturesque. Are those purple flowers for verbenas?
はい。クマツヅラ科の多年草で、日本では美女桜って呼ばれたりしています。
Ah. You're pretty knowledgeable.
詳しいまではいかないですけど、枯らさない程度に最低限のことは調べました。
That's fair. I see you're a diligent one. All of a sudden, Sachi stops from moving her water can. She bends down and opens the flower's bulb with her hand, carefully examining it. Something wrong?
この子の葉っぱ、白くなってます。
Oh. Crouching down next to her to take a look, I quickly understand why she's so concerned. One of the flower petals is almost entirely covered in white, as if someone dusted it with powder. Looks like a flower disease. At my words, Sachi looks at me with eyes full of anticipation. Sorry, but that doesn't mean it's become edible. It's more commonly known as powdery mildew disease. You see it a lot when you're growing wheat or grapes.
そうだったんですか。
It's caused by a parasitic fungus, so the most effective response would probably be using chemical fungicides on the affected plants.
殺菌剤。
If you ask the principal, I'm sure she'll get some for you. What is it? Something on your mind? Actually, I've noticed more and more Kazami like has a his base level of like common sense, quote unquote, or information at the very least is really high for like standards. Like I know very little about flowers, like on my end, for example, because I'm actually not interested. But you know, Kazumi usually acts like a person who doesn't care about any of these things, but he knows it all. It's very, very interesting. Not in particular. Guess I'm actually pretty similar to you in this respect, Sachi. Somebody told me to read books, and I've just been following those orders. Oh yeah, that's true. If you read like every book, yeah, he basically is a nerd. After a while, a lot of random trivia just accumulated in my head. It does come in handy every so often. Sachi doesn't respond to my words verbally, but her smile seems slightly brighter than usual. So where are we headed next? Ah, that's so. The conversation comes to an abrupt end. We walk on in silence. After a little while, we arrive in front of the girls' bathroom. Hey Sachi, mind if I stop you for a second here? If we take another step forward here, I'm going to be trespassing in the girls' bathroom. So it would appear. And you don't have a problem with that? Wait, what? Seems she at least understands that a man entering a female restroom is not generally considered acceptable. So next up is cleaning the grand bathroom. Oh, I really wish that I could like... Oh, this bathroom looks so awesome! Oh, I would take a bath in that. So great looking. Remember, the route was decided way back in advance, guys. There was a quiz on Twitter. People messaged me their answers. People posted on it. It's good times. I already know what route I'm going. It's just a matter of... Will we get to a point where we can actually get to routes? I don't know. Slice of life. Slice of life visual novel. Fruit of Grisaia. Planning to do this by yourself today, as usual? Robosachi? True, don't think I can help you on that front myself. That said, she could at least try asking one of the others for assistance once in a while. Maybe it has something to do with her firm set of beliefs about her responsibilities as class representative? While I'm pondering the matter, Sachi has already calmly begun her work. After stopping the hot water that's constantly trickling into the oversized bath, she begins to lightly rinse the other areas of the bathroom using the shower head. From the quick, confident movements of her hands, it's obvious that she's repeated this procedure many, many times. It's pretty clear that Michiru Romana helping is a rare event. I think she's effectively been cleaning this place by herself for a long time now. I like how she does a little wiggle waggle as she moves around. Yeah, Makina's like, she wasn't even part of the vote, man. Sorry Makina. Ino-sa! You can see her saying that in her old person but little girl-esque voice. So I did tell Sachi I'd stay out of her way. It was my intention not to interfere with her work as much as possible, but just standing here watching as my classmate does manual labor feels pretty awkward. Hey Sachi?
Hi.
This is just an offer, but how about I help you out as well? I don't know. Drake might pick like he might actually pick like the Yumiko route or the Sachi route. Yeah, but I like to help as long as I wouldn't get in the way. What do you say?
そうですね。風見さんはどことなく不思議な力が使えたりしそうな雰囲気があるので、その力を駆使して手伝っていただけると助かるかもしれません。
Unfortunately, I don't have any supernatural skills, but I do have some confidence in my basic physical capabilities.
わかりました。では、体力を駆使してよろしくお願いします。
Sure. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder how many people actually like Makina as their favorite of the 5 girls that they introduce for the routes. It's a good question. Although I'm pretty sure that the Michiru fan base must exist somewhere because she has a spin-off game, doesn't she? Okay, let's get down to it. Let's get down to business. Your orders. What's wrong?
実は私、人に指示を出すのがあまり得意ではなくて。
I see. In that case, you want me to give the commands?
はい、その方が助かります。
Got it. We're dividing the bathroom into 2 halves. Sachi, continue to work on that area from the entrance to the right wall. I'll assume responsibility for the left half. Our objective will be to finish the work in 15 minutes. Is that acceptable?
Yes, sir.
Good response. Having completed the division of labor, I quietly move my brush along the tiled floor, precisely imitating Sachi's movements as I observed from them earlier. Throwing yourself into a mindless task like this every once in a while isn't such a bad thing. Helps maintain your ability to concentrate. Sachi lets out a small cry and there's the sound of something toppling over. It was Sachi. The echo makes it sound lewd. When I turn around, I find Sachi sitting on her backside on the bathroom floor. She seems somewhat dazed. You planning to clean the floor with your clothes instead of the brush?
なるほど。その考えはありませんでした。だから鱗です。
In a gesture that's growing increasingly familiar to me, Sachi nods her head vigorously several times. Let's not, okay? It seems to be a sign she's absorbing a new idea. So, first things first, any injuries?
少し床のタイルを傷めたかもしれません。
That's not a problem. Let's continue the job. I reach out my hand to Sachi, who hasn't budged from the bathroom floor during this conversation.
はい。
After helping Sachi to her feet and confirming that she's alright, I return to my work. Phew! But seriously, the more you look at this gigantic bathroom, the more it seems out of place in a student dormitory. It's sizable enough that even a grown man would likely get tired trying to clean it alone. Then again, this academy is dramatically over-equipped in nearly every respect, considering the tiny number of students currently enrolled here. And we're just gonna completely ignore the fact that she sneezed. Bless you, Sachi, by the way. One area where they show moderate restraint is a small faculty. Even then, every class is led by a lecturer with special expertise in a particular field. Well, I suppose the economic efficiency of this place isn't really my problem. And she sneezed again. What's with the chirping? Do we have a sparrow trapped in here? Guys, what? When I turn back in search of the wayward songbird, I find Sachi in an inexplicable state of undress. What on earth are you wearing?
パンツ一丁でしょうか?
She got her bra on as well, so I think underwear would be more precise. Be a more precise description. No, see, I was trying to ask why you've taken off your maid uniform.
それは先ほど転んだ時に服が濡れてしまったので、どうせならもっと効率のいい方法で掃除をしようと思った結果です。
How's it going, Minato? And yes, oh good grief indeed. What a time to join in on the live stream. Oh yeah, now it's getting good. Now it's getting Sachi up in here. So you wrapped your uniform around the head of the brush and start dragging it across the floor? I'm not sure if that's a good job. Me gusta, he says. Keep the pants on. Yes, don't be like Sachi. Keep the clothes on, guys. Suppose her clothes brush is contacting more of the floor at once in the standard version, but I'm more than a little dubious about how effective a cleaning instrument it is. Exchange, you're standing around in your underwear in front of a member of the opposite sex. Any thoughts on that? That sneeze. Sorry, but I'm not familiar with the language of the sparrows. Well, not for me. I'm not the sort to complain about a free show. Except you're literally sneezing. Sachi doesn't have common sense at all, guys. As soon as the words are out of her mouth, Sachi gets back to work completely nonchalant. Things have gotten troublesome all of a sudden. There may not be any major problems at present, but if, say, I'm unable to walk in right now, I think there's a good possibility I get dragged into an interrogation even lengthier than the one that followed the JB incident. At this point, I notice Sakaki standing frozen just inside the entrance. Planning to take a bath in your clothes? Even as she spits out her retort, Sakaki's suspicious glare stays glued to Sachi and her bizarre appearance. Boom! Nailed the coffin. Hold on, Sachi. There are a number of problems with your attempt at explaining this situation. You're a prior offender. Uh-oh. Prior offender. Oh, you're talking about that time she came to school in her underwear. Up, and I hear the box cutter. Sakaki reaches into the pocket of her skirt and retrieves the usual item. So she carries her self-defense stationary with her even into the bath. A truly cautious individual. Sachi could learn a thing or two from her example. I think I mentioned this before, but that thing isn't going to work on me. As for the reason Sachi's in her underwear, she decided this would be a more efficient method of cleaning and took off her clothes on her own initiative. Although I offered my explanation fully expecting it to be rejected, Sakaki accepts my words surprisingly easily. Seems she's familiar enough with Sachi's lack of common sense that even a bizarre story like this sounds perfectly plausible. So anyway, the grand bath is reserved for cleaning at the moment. This announcement, Sakaki abruptly turns and walks out of the bathroom, her long hair streaming behind her. As for Sachi, she's already restarted her cleaning as if nothing had happened. Oh god, this is really hilarious. Hey, you don't settle for 2D. You accept 2D as 2D. Wait, what was the last sign say? Let's see. The females in this school seem to be somewhat lacking in the shame department. Oh, okay. Or perhaps my preconceptions on the matter are as old-fashioned as wearing a pager on your hip. Maybe this is just the way things are nowadays. These kids these days taking off their clothing and using it to clean giant bathrooms. Never understand that. Seems like I still got a lot to learn. Sachi, you're really something in a lot of ways. I have a truly unlimited number of unresolved questions here, but one in particular stands out. Why is it that this girl can strip to her underwear in front of a man without even batting an eyelid, but blushes bright red when you give her anything resembling a compliment? Female thought processes are truly complex. In this way, a day spent in close observation of my classmate comes to an end. And starting the very next day, there's a clear change in my environment. What? Is this when things are gonna go down? Anyway, with Sachi looking really happy, I think it's a good place to call the live stream for the conclusion of tonight. It has been fun. It's been good times. I even have my first Patreon supporter, thanks to Uni. And I think that that's about sums it up. Ooh. Anyway, let's outro properly at least, right? This is animefanrk2k. Thank you very much for showing up for the Monday Night Livestream. I hope to see you next time, next week, hopefully, for another Monday Night Livestream, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or what other videos I make. Also, look forward to Wednesday. And for a number of reasons. See y'all! Peace!